our strapline at Thrive
Mm,
is live life in colour.
yeah.
What does that mean to you?
To me, it means that I am musical every single day. I have access to nature every single day. And that I see my absolute favorite people as often as possible in a meaningful way. And so I take that and I apply it to anyone else I'm thinking about. It's what lights someone up, what puts a smile on their face, what gets them out of bed in the morning, and what brings a sense of flourishing and purpose and joy and spark into their day to day, week to week, year to year.
Amazing. Sounds wonderful. Can you give us an example?
Sure. From a lady that was absolutely obsessed with owls, witnessing owls flying across her care home lounge, and the look of joy and shock on her face when she realized they were real. To another lady we've already discussed, getting a signed photograph of Cliff Richard, um, to a gentleman seeing his, first of all, moving care homes and then seeing his sister on a weekly basis, who he'd been semi estranged from just by virtue of where and how he was living. Um, to a gentleman have someone who loved the same poetry as him come and chat and go through his poetry collection and reading it. Yeah, infinite examples.
Love it.
What about you? What's it like to live life in color?
What's life in colour for me? Um, some of the key things are being my family, like family cuds in the morning, big pile of love. Big part of that. I'm currently obsessed with playing paddle tennis.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
I'm doing that about 5 times a week
Yeah.
currently. Highly recommend to anyone, by the way.
Nice.
Uh, it's getting out by the sea. We're lucky enough to be 10 minutes from that.
Mm,
Getting out, walking with my wife, doing purposeful work
yeah.
is is a big part of it. And I think that meaning and purpose bit is,
Yeah.
it kind of often goes by the wayside in older age,
Yeah.
for too many people. Some people do it really well, um, but yeah, interesting. You got any tips on that actually?
Yeah. I mean, the meaning and purpose thing takes a little bit of digging sometimes, and it's interesting, like you were saying, there's a sort of stigmatism or perhaps an ageism in this culture around being useful and contributing to something bigger than oneself. So going beyond those moments of joy and spark and into something where you're sort of connected to the bigger picture. Um, and so first of all, it's about knowing yourself or knowing the person that you're there to support, and then maybe taking some steps to achieve something larger scale, deeper, more meaningful. So yeah, for myself, music is a big part of my sort of day-to-day positive emotion, meaningful engagement, but it also very much does give me a sense of purpose. Sometimes because I'm singing with people I'm supporting, and you can sort of share the joy and the love that way. Yeah, and thinking about some of the people we've supported over the years, um, one person who had been really isolated for a while and really quite kind of despondent about his future, uh, over several months of relationship building with his companion, now in a place where he attends a weekly society. I think it's called a club of sorts for his favorite poet, sorry, John Betjeman, who I had to do a bit of research because I'd never heard of John Betjeman before.
Anyway,
Yeah. And is now sort of a regular contributor. So it's not only that he is receiving something from it, but he has a sense of purpose, that he is in many ways an expert on the subject. He was in publishing his whole life, so he really does know about his literature and his poets. And so yeah, like that sense of kind of, he's going to a group of people and sharing his knowledge and his passion. um yeah, that there's a sense of kind of giving back into
mm,
society that I think that kind of, well, the word is transcendent sometimes, isn't it, like connecting with something bigger than yourself.
yeah, and and that doesn't necessarily need to mean like have deep expertise in an
No.
area. We can all do that with giving love to the people
Yeah.
around us. And I think there's a big opportunity there, and it's often why older women tend to live better than older men, because
Yeah.
that comes more naturally, more easily, particularly to the kind of societal roles that people have tended to play.
Yeah, for sure. And older women, of particularly of this age group, have spent their time forging more and deeper relationships. It's sort of well known that today's oldest and older men do tend to be socially more isolated. So that just affords less opportunity, basically, to have those kind of like that sense of meaning and purpose on those more micro levels of just person to person. But then you get things like men's sheds and men's walking groups and things like that that are really good at tapping into that.